Thank you for sticking around. On behalf of the organizing committee, we just want to say a few words to thank everyone here. First off, we would like to thank all the speakers for coming a long way here and sharing with us all the important topics in astronomy. And we would also like to thank all the poster presenters and all the participants. And it is because of all of you we can make this conference really successful and enjoyable. And also thanks to everyone who's tweeting at #BashFest17 so that everyone who cannot be here can still follow the highlights of the conference.
Oh yeah, and as always, we're trying to make sure that every subsequent BashFest is just a little bit better than the previous one. We hope we did that this time. So if you have any suggestions or anything that you thought was good or not so good that you would change, you can email the BashFest info email that's on the website or us directly, and we'll put those down and make sure the 2019 BashFest team has that to go from. And a little bit of logistics. So the dinner's at 6 at the UT Club, which is across campus to the east by the stadium. And it's about a 15-minute walk, so depending on who you ask, that's walkable or not. There is parking just across the street though, so one of the UT garages is there, so there's plenty of parking. And a bit of BashFest tradition is to have a totally non-astronomy speaker. Yep, that's the right way. Non-astronomy speaker join us during dinner and tell us something a little bit different and a little bit fun. So today we have Dr. Molly Cummings. She'll join us to talk about reptile camouflage, which will be pretty cool, I think. Okay, and so now I'd like to bring on the man whose name is on the t-shirts, Brain Trash, to give us the closing remarks.
It's embarrassing to see that old picture. The evolution is not going in a favorable direction. Well, two things. One, when one's retired, and I've been retired now 10 years as director, it is wonderful to see that astronomy is in great hands. And I'm so optimistic about the future in terms of the quality of the people and the quality of the talks and evolution of the equipment. So it's wonderful. And so thank you all for coming. I'm honored by your presence. And again, thanks. The other thing I'd say is one needs to realize that we're very fortunate to live in a society that supports us doing this kind of work. And we're in an epoch now where the latest generation of ground-based telescopes costs $1 billion. But those telescopes don't come with any more nights in the year than now. So you realize that to be supported as you are, society, I talk about that broadly, including philanthropists and so on, has put an awful lot of money in you. And so I think you need to be mindful of that and to understand what obligations you might have from that support to give back. And so what I think you need to think about is imagine you're being interviewed by the reporter from the local paper who's going to have a front page story from your interview about what value astronomy brings to society. And so I think you need something more than platitudes. You know, we make a better computer or something like that. And think more directly about what you might do or what you collectively might do at your institute to bring value back to society through astronomy. And McDonald Observatory's answer to that question, which of course I had to face, was kids love astronomy. They naturally love astronomy. And I had no desire to make every one of them an astronomer, but I had the desire to use that interest in astronomy to interest kids in math and science and biology and medicine, engineering, all those kind of fields which we need. And it's especially important that we include people of color. In Texas, people who are native Spanish speakers. So think about that. Think about your obligation to those people who support you think about how massive that support really has become. And so give back. Be able to answer that question. Something that could be published on the front page of your local paper that people could understand and really identify with. So thanks for coming. Enjoy yourselves. Have safe trips home. Come back often to Austin. When jobs are advertised, apply. All of you should be here. I love it. Thanks. Bye.